who have been deemed worthy to wear their national colors and fight for the highest global honors when it comes to football. The FIFA World Cup 2026 is 6 days away from us, ladies and gentlemen, and it's only right that we meet right here on your World of Champions for all the banter, all the social commentary, all the analysis, or at least we'll try, only here on The Link Up. I am your host, Lemi Loko, Ntoze Mnandi, Ntoze Sama, and it is an absolute honor to be walking this journey with you guys. I mean, I am super excited. I can't wait. It's going to be very fantastic. And look, I don't wanna mess it up for you guys. Just what's it? What's going on?
What is yo? Listen.
Let me.
We're in the building.
You guys just ruined my moment.
Rwanda. We're representing the countries that didn't make it to the World Cup. I'm from proudly Rwanda.
That is the problem. You guys interrupted my moment. You know, because I was having a little Shakespeare moment here just for you guys. You're not even in the World Cup. What are you guys doing?
I've never seen you so fluent, Lemmy. Like, did you just go to English school? This is different. You just graduated from literature class.
Yes, man. Good to see y'all.
Oh my goodness.
Who's coming in? Lawton!
You're
in. There we go. It's the whole family, ladies and gentlemen.
Another non-World Cup participant. Come on, what's happening here? Am I in the wrong show?
Listen, Chewy, I agree with you. That was excellent at the beginning. Hopefully, your boys can do half of that work and try and get a W.
Wow, we're not even 3 minutes in, and this guy's already.
Listen. There were rumors, man. There were rumors that South Africa might not make it past immigration. Talk less about the
They
group
barely
stages.
made it past Mexican visa office.
Here's the problem. You guys, you haven't even introduced yourself here, and you guys are already on a rampage. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome my partners in crime. I can't even say
Chewy from Rwanda. Chewy from Rwanda. Yep, that's where I'm from. And I brought, this is a 2-liter bottle that I'm hoping to finish by the end of this show. You know, it's of tears.
Forget this, man. Ladies and gentlemen,
the teams that didn't make it.
We've got problem child Chewy Chew. We've got Lawton in the house, and we've got the rest of Africa who'll be walking this journey with us throughout the FIFA World Cup 2026. Chewy's already drinking the bottle. Who are you drinking that bottle for? What's in that water?
Of course.
It's the tears of all the teams that didn't make it to the World Cup, the African teams. It's 2 liters. I have an hour to finish it before the end of the show. I need to start getting going. So introduce the rest of the gang.
Wow. While Chewy's drinking his water, just remember, you're not just a viewer in the show. You can engage with us. We are live on YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok. Make sure that you guys send in your comments. Let us know what you guys are thinking throughout this tournament. Brother Lawton, it's great to have you here, my brother.
Listen. Two Manchester boys, forgetting about those blue and red colors. Now we are all supporting Africa, except the fact that, like I told you a little bit earlier, I'm more of the Senegalese side, more of the West African side. I'm going to leave the South to you. And of course, Chewy is probably going to take care of the northern side of Africa. But
wait. Are any East African countries in the World Cup?
Listen, we don't participate in football activities.
Wow. All of a sudden. What's happening? I can't do this anymore. What's going on?
Boy, who's at the door? Who is at the door?
Oh my God.
Wow. There we go.
There we go. It is a party now, ladies and gentlemen. We've got football banters in the house. We've got Timady in the house. Look, I think it's only right that maybe at this point of the show, it's safe for all of us to kick Chewy out, right?
Listen, my job is to monitor the social streets. So remember to I'm looking at TikTok, I'm looking at Facebook, I'm looking at YouTube. You can't kick me out. I'm the man of the people. I'm here to represent the people. This is the people's mandate.
You know what? It's fine. It's fine. Chewy, last time we spoke to you, and Lowton is my witness here. Last time we spoke to you during AFCON, you said you were Team Morocco. Now all of a sudden it's changing. I don't understand. You know, it's okay.
No.
It's okay. This guy's got bigger problems.
Like.
Bigger problems.
He's got bigger problems.
Okay, so I can explain really shortly.
Yeah.
I was Team Morocco, but then again, I threw in the towel.
I can see. Anyway, welcome to Medi. Welcome, Football Banters. It's always great to have you guys here. Without any further ado, and Katenda is also in the cut, I believe. Without any further ado, let's get straight into business, ladies and gentlemen, or gents rather, because Chewy, the ladies don't want to come because Chewy's here. But I mean, I'll deal with HR after this show. But gentlemen, there's a lot that's been happening leading up to the World Cup. 6 days away, a lot of drama, starting with my boys, guys. There's visa problems. Timedi, how do we defend this one? Like, we had visa problems barely 10 days before the tournament. What's happening there?
Talk about that. What happened?
Hey, it's a tough one. Greetings to the viewers of the Link Up. I think it's fair that I start as someone who will be playing the World Cup and not hate watching, just like Chewy. I think our preparations heading to this World Cup, man, were a mess. I don't want to lie. It's un-South African for us to do things like that. You look at how we announced the squad to begin with. I don't think I like the way it was announced. And the visa issues, I think that was the last straw, man, because it actually tempers with the preparation leading to and more especially with the fact that we play in the first game. We open in the World Cup. And I just hope the guys have regrouped, because we're gonna need 100% of their efforts come the day of the opening game of the World Cup. So 100%. I think the visa ones, now that we have moved past that, I think we just need to channel our energies towards that big game, because playing a host city, a host nation, it's never easy. Now imagine playing in the World Cup. All the fans in the stadium will be rooting for Mexico, but also that put a lot or an amount of pressure that the Mexicans will have to control throughout the 90 minutes. But with regards to the preparations, I think with the fact that everyone now is where it's supposed to be, I just hope that we are able to get a result, because it's definitely going to be one of the best World Cups that we've ever seen. Yeah,
it's going to be tough. Just let me bring Shemedi in, because Chewy just alluded about throwing the towel a little bit earlier. Is there, as a fan, of course, would you sense any form of foul play? Are they trying to get you out of the rhythm of this first initial game? Would you look at it from that direction?
No, I wouldn't want to look at that direction, because this is the same Bafana that had that made a mistake with playing Tebo Mokoena while he was not supposed to play. So I wouldn't go to that.
I see you. Accountability. I like that, my guy.
So yeah, it's only fair that I come to this show and preach what I'm supposed to preach, because I think we played Mexico in 2010, the opening game. There were no foul plays from our side. So I don't think they would want to do the same thing, or America. But I think SAF as an organization will definitely need to do a post-mortem after this World Cup, and so that in future such things never happen, because I think we've made a lot of mistakes leading up to this one.
So I want to ask real quick, right? You didn't like the way the squad was announced. I missed that. Can you tell the room what was it about the way the squad was announced? And like Katande, if you also watched that, what were your thoughts on that? Let me, the South Africans in the building.
Chewy, I hope this is not a trap. I hope this is not a trap.
No, I promise you. What was wrong with it?
It better not be a trap.
Us. Should I go?
Yeah, what was the problem?
Okay, yeah, I think the squad announcement was the event. It was more like an event. It was actually held in the Union Building. The president of South Africa was there. What had a lot of football fans in South Africa was the fact that the whole preliminary squad was there, and now the coach had to cut the players to the 26, and it didn't kind of land well with the players that missed out. So everyone what everyone was angry with the fact that now they had to be there, and you know, I think you kind of get the picture of what happened. So
it was like a Big Brother eviction.
Exactly. So it didn't go down. It didn't go down well.
I knew this was a trap, man.
I promise you, I didn't know. What? It's like getting cut off for Love Island or something. Like,
yeah, man. Look, I mean, it wasn't pretty, and we don't know why it happened that way. But look, we move on. We're in the World Cup, and we're hoping that the boys have acclimatized, in Mexico and are ready to take on that first game. I have to also bring in our other guests. We've got football banters, and they asked me not to tell you guys this, right? Especially Chui. But football banters said that they're rooting for Bafana because Nigeria is not in the World Cup.
Oh, that's a lie. That's a lie.
I can see the jerseys.
Yeah, football banters. You guys watch the PSL. You better root for Bafana.
Yeah.
You better root for Bafana.
Football banters, how are you guys doing, firstly? And second of all, look, what do you look forward to in this World Cup? I mean, we've spoken about everything that has happened, but there's also the excitement leading up to this World Cup.
Yeah, from the friendlies played by some African countries, I think some African countries are now becoming bold enough to dare, to face some of these European giants. We saw it when Côte d'Ivoire defeated France in France, and when Algeria also defeated the Netherlands. Yeah. So this is not a World Cup, unlike other ones who just go to party and just come back. This is a serious business for Africa. We have 10 slots, as in 10 chances of getting as far as we can in this World Cup. So I want even South Africa to believe that they can do it in the group stage. You understand? I don't know, but I'm skeptical because I don't know why the coach had to take 11 defenders to the World Cup. You understand? I don't know what Hugo Bruce is thinking about taking 11 defenders when he announced his squad, but I just hope maybe he's playing the Mikel Arteta card. Defense win you trophies, attack win you matches. I don't know.Maybe that's what he's trying to do. 5-3.
Let me
or something.
I had a dream. After 2-1. I'm pained by what the Mexican head coach said. He said that he told his boys to reserve some goals, like 4 or 5 goals for Bafana. Now I want him to do his worst. Come on, bring it. I want to be the Mexican coach. I want to see what. Okay.
Let me jump in. I mean, football bands. Good job that you guys are supporting, of course, the African teams for this particular tournament. Two questions.
Clearly.
Yeah. Why are you guys still in Nigerian jerseys? I mean, clearly this is a World Cup show. You should be in a plain jersey like myself. I mean, we're not going to the World Cup, both of us. And the second thing is, can and will Nigerians support Ghana for this particular tournament? Can you forgive the Ghanaians and support them for this tournament?
Oh, you've just opened a can of jollof, of rice.
Wait. We will support Ghana, but we will not wait to cook them.
I need to see your passports. Just stop talking right there. Just stop talking. I need to see your passports. Submit your passports. Submit your passports.
I wanna bring in Katsande into the chat. Because he's been observing all this madness that's going on, and judging from his shirt, I've got a hint of who he's backing for the World Cup. But Katsande, prove me wrong or prove me right, my brother. Who are you backing for this World Cup?
Okay. I want to first of all do this to Hugo Bruce first. Yellow card for
already.
Yes. Yellow card. Now for undermining the abilities of Kaiser Chiefs, I'm not going to support the Bafana squad. I've made it clear and open. Yeah. How can Hugo Bruce mention his 26-man squad without adding Brandon Peterson in the squad? They must inform goalkeeper in the PSL. He got the first clean sheet before he got injured. And after everything, he dumped him like a piece of shit.
Hey!
Yellow card
for you, Joe.
Red card.
Hey, VAR.
Mind your language. The only language you speak here is English. The King's English. Nice one. Continue.
I see the director cut him off, eh? I like that director.
Yeah, no, look, clearly emotions are high there by Katsande. We understand, but at least, I mean, Tsimedi, back me up on this one. At least you've got Cross in the squad, you know what I mean? At least there's some form of representation for Kaizer Chiefs in the Bafana squad, correct?
Partially correct, because it's not just about representation. It's also about picking the best or informed players. Because this is a World Cup. These are not qualifiers. With qualifiers, we can let one slide, but these are World Cup. I believe that each and every coach would pick the best or the strongest team to go to such a tournament. So with Peterson having done well, and I think it's so unfortunate that at this moment he's currently the best keeper in South Africa, based on the form and the fact that he had to miss out. I'm not saying he was supposed to start at Bafana, but I'm just saying reward him for the shift that he has put this season. I mean, you look at where Kaizer Chiefs finished. Look at the performances. These are not just the clean sheets that he got. Were not just clean sheets. He got a lot of men of the matches in those games, and with also playing the clutch games or your big games against Pirates, against Sundowns, he rose to the occasion. So it's also nice that the fact that one would anticipate that he would make the cut, but the coach has made his decision. He has went with players that he has worked with, and we will wish the boys well, and hopefully for Peterson, maybe he will be given a chance in the next AFCON.
Yeah, look, I mean, we've said a mouthful right here. Chewy, I think it's only fair that we bring in everybody who's on the socials, tuning in from YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok. What's happening on the social streets, my brother? I can't hear you. Your mic is off.
No, you just need to listen to me more, Lemmy. You never listen to me. I don't know why we do this all the time, man. I speak from my heart. You just can't hear me.
My bad, bro. My bad, bro.
All right. Okay, so I'm on Facebook, right? And Tanim Tashe is speaking on the fact that, yes, you may have said that Hugo Bruce is taking 11 defenders, but out of 9, 3 of them are utility players that are good at attacking. So there's a defensive point there that somebody is making. On TikTok, a lot of conversations going on. Somebody's asking where the Congo representation is. Uganda has shown love with your flags. Lotan, there's some love for you in here, but I don't know if we're having Congo in here for now. The Nigerians here will take offense to that. But if you want to shout out to us, if you want to get on the show, remember to use the hashtags, right? Give us a shout out. Follow us on TikTok at SuperSport TV, XSS Football. Use the hashtag. SS Football. We're checking in all the conversations. On YouTube, they just keep saying hello, hi, hello, hi. Guys, we can see you. Hello, hi back to you.
Hello, hi.
Shout out to Mariri on TikTok. He's watching this on DSTV right now. We are live across the social media platforms. Also on DSTV, on your World of Champions SuperSport. But I want to go get a cup to drink my water with. And we should be right back. What about that? You guys should go grab a snack. But keep the comments coming.
Look what they did to my hair.
Hey you, Is your car insurance doing too much? Get a budget price beat. We'll beat your premium or pay you the difference of up to 2,000 Rand. Limited time only. Visit budgetinsurance.co.za.
There's only one destination for non-stop FIFA World Cup coverage. Live matches, highlights, star pundits, and behind-the-scenes access across multiple dedicated channels 24/7. SuperSport, your ultimate World Cup HQ.
1, 2, 3, go!
Too quick for you today.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Enjoy.
Is it my lucky day or something?
Just might be.
Bring winter home and win with ASAP.
And we are back. Chuichu still is not even a quarter way through his water, but it's fine. We still got more link up to come. And unfortunately, this. You know, when you get a red card, when you first time offense here, red card out, we had to substitution onto the lineup. And we've got Man versus John joining us on this pod. How you doing, my brother?
Back. I'm good, and yourself? How's everyone?
Can't complain, man.
Yo. First off, I'm disappointed. I am disappointed in Man versus John. What are you wearing right now? I came across your video on social media. You were raving about the South African jersey. Said, look at the threading, the pattern, white and the white here. The Adidas logo goes down here, not down here. It goes down here, and you're not wearing it right now.
I'm still waiting for it to arrive. I'm still.
Oh, you still don't have the jersey.
No, I don't.
You don't
No
way. You shouldn't have told Chewy that. You shouldn't have told Chewy that.
Vintage. I've got the vintage right here.
Even I have the one you're talking about.
I'll get
you know what? On that note, gents, let's talk about who's got the most colorful fans coming into this World Cup. You know, I know Chewy was tempted to say Nigeria, but unfortunately, you guys are not in the World Cup. But who are
there?
Repping Rwanda.
Who do we think has got the most colorful fans there?
Listen, I'll start it off. I'm honestly, and you probably know why, I can't wait for the Cape Verde fans. Yeah. I think they're gonna bring in all the juice, all the spice, everything nice.
Okay.
Do you understand what I'm talking about?
You're taking me back, bro. You are taking me back, bro. AFCON 2020. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
And the Ivory Coast, the Cape Verdeans. Oh, Cabo Verde. My goodness. Yes.
You guys
I'm gonna put my hand up for Cape Verde.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm putting two hands up for Cape Verde.
We know why Chewy's putting two hands up. That's okay. In Men versus John, who do you think is going to have the most colorful fans? Look, guys, this is Mexico. Remember, they're known for the festival of what. You know, why are we overlooking that? They're probably going to have some really nice fans.
No, I think we should focus on the African fans, which the most colorful African fans.
Okay,
African fans are going to bring it. Senegal, Congo, that's the fans to look for. Petit Bafana don't have the many fans going, but yeah, I think the African teams want to look out for.
Timmy, you agree?
My heart is there by Cape Verde. I know. It's there. But also a special shout out to DRC, man. I think with the way they qualified and with someone like Michel Nkuka and Bolandinga. Who does the pose during the games? I mean, it's something. Those are
I heard he didn't get a visa.
With the fact that it's gonna be interesting to now watch the World Cup without him and to see how the other fans would respond.
Because he does this.
Yeah,
right. And then
if
the
we can
embassy,
get one DRC fan who can try to imitate that.
The embassy said this.
So it will definitely be interesting to see how other DRC fans would react without him.
Yeah. Look, I wanna jump onto football banters, but before I do that, I know we're talking about the fans right now, but the most interesting part about all of that, because who's gonna open up this for us is Group A, right? So let's talk Group A and the fixtures. Lowton, my man, I think you're the best person to start this conversation off with. Talk to me about Group A. Fans aside, we're looking forward to all of that, but what can we expect from that group?
Listen, man, 16 years ago when it was in African soil, we saw that great Shabalala moment. I mean, part of the montage that we started this show with. It's going to be a rematch away now for Bafana Bafana in Mexico. Can Bafana get a goal in this particular game? Based on what Shimedi just mentioned in terms of the preparations and everything, I think it's going to be a difficult start for Bafana Bafana, especially because of the home ground, the home advantage the Mexicans are going to have. And of course, they're going to take the game to, different altitude, not just in terms of the stadium where it's going to be held, rather, but of course in terms of how they're going to prepare and how they're preparing for this particular game. So I think Bafana might lose that particular game. Czech Republic, I think, versus South Korea as well. Difficult game, but I think more or less both teams should get a point in there. What I'm just trying to say in a nutshell, I don't think Bafana, they will score a goal, but I don't think Bafana wins the game at this year's
You know what?
World Cup.
I think we've heard enough from you.
Wait.
Thank you very much.
And wait. Listen, They brought me here to talk about it. And I think Bafana might be the first African country to get knocked out.
You know what? It's fine. I think. Do we have another red card in the house? Can we give it to Lowton? Football banters. What about? Okay, now it's one banter. It's football banter. Okay.
Yeah,
brother, talk to me.
See, my take on Group A is Mexico will top that group because they are the hosts. They have the fans behind them. It's very difficult to play. In fact, the opening match, the fanfare will be too much pressure for Bafana to handle. So I'm not giving the Bafana that much. But then they stand a chance against not so good Czech Republic, and they can go toe-to-toe with South Korea. So if they really want to qualify from that group, they should target Czech Republic. They can beat Czech Republic if they put their acts together. So I see them finishing second in that group. And I see a situation where they may need to, this World Cup will have I think it will have best loser because of the number of teams. So they can still aim for 4 points in that group. But for Mexico, it will be very, very difficult to beat Mexico.
The hate in this group is very real, and I'm not impressed with your guys' comments. I just want to let you guys know. The hate is very real.
Mexico has been scoring 4-5 goals in their life. I am telling you this, Mexico is super prepared.
Against who?
So here's the thing. So real quick, right? So real quick. I'm not taking sides here, but remember, this is Mexico in the World Cup. They got Ochoa at the back.
Yes.
Oh, you understand what I'm saying? Ochoa at the back. That man goes into hibernation. I don't know where he exists, but with Ochoa at the World Cup, it's like the Undertaker. Once he just hit World Cup, he just pops out. Hey, ¿qué pasó? ¿Cómo estás?
I think you guys should tell Foster to start scoring. It's important now. This is
he's been saving his goals for this match specifically. Mark my words. Man versus John, talk to me, bro. Group A, Chewy, I know you're dying to talk about your love or lack thereof for Ghana, but we're gonna come to you just now. Man versus John, talk to me. Group A.
I don't know why everybody's building this whole expectation around Mexico. Guys, Mexico will also be under pressure to perform. So I think against Mexico, Bafana, it's going to be a repeat of 2010, 1-1 draw. Second match, we beat Czechia. Third match, South Korea. I don't see us beating South Korea because
things will go south against Korea. Is that what you're saying?
Those guys are coming. So I think we qualified the group with 4 points. I really, really think we're going to hold Morocco to a draw. Even though the game's at 2,002 meters above sea level, the elevation is going to be a bit of trouble for our boys in the second half. But I really think we can still hold them to a draw. So I'm predicting a draw in this game. And we qualify to the next round. We're going to get knocked out round of 16.
So listen, man versus John, is that you looking at it from an African perspective, a football perspective, or strictly South African?
I think from, obviously, I'm going to be biased a little bit. So from a South African perspective, but I just think there's so much hype built up for Mexico. It's like they're playing a nobody. Guys, they're playing a team which qualified beating Nigeria.
Yeah, guys, we were not there by invitation. Please, don't get this wrong. We're not invited to this World Cup. We earned our spot there.
They needed to fill up some spots. It's okay. It's okay. There's big teams and there's small teams.
Wow. Look, I can only imagine if this room is getting this intense, I can only imagine what's going on in the socials.
Let's bang on to the other groups. Let's bang on to the other groups. No. Let's check the other groups with the other Africans, right?
Okay.
Group B has no African team in there, but Group C has Brazil, Morocco, Haiti, and Scotland. So who do you see there? Do you see Brazil, Morocco beating Scotland?
I think Morocco gets out of that group quite comfortably. I mean, game versus Brazil. Brazil not in form at this particular moment. My only concern with Morocco is changed managers just before this tournament. Will that hurt them as a consequence of playing under one person over and over again? Or will the pressure of the successes at the Qatar World Cup, will that be too heavy to bear at such a tournament? But I see them beating Scotland. I see them beating Haiti convincingly, by the way, and I can see them getting a point. I genuinely feel Morocco can top that pool and shock everybody.
So I want to ask a question to the panel and to those who are watching on TV, social media. I want to put a question to everybody. As Africans, the AFCON beef, do we park that to the side? Are we backing Morocco this World Cup? Will that be an African team that will also be on that bandwagon? Are the rest of Africa agreeing to support Morocco in this World Cup?
Yeah. We are agreeing to support Bafana. What are you talking about, bro?
No. So we're supporting a lot of African teams. No, we're going to support African teams, but it's different groups.
Africa, no matter whether it's from Sahel.
So we're asking, do we add Morocco to that pool? Are we going to throw in the towel and just park that beef to the side?
Look, can I say something on that point? On that point, right, Chewy? We can't look away from the fact that Morocco has gone the furthest in this tournament, right? And they're led by the likes of Achraf Hakimi. He's just won back-to-back titles, and he's just won back-to-back Champions Leagues, So there's a lot of hunger in him wanting to win something with Morocco. So to be fair, I would even go as far as saying they might just be our best chance in bringing the World Cup trophy to Africa. So to answer your question, if all else fails, we are putting all our eggs in one basket, and that's a Moroccan basket.
So does that validate what happened in the AFCON if they are the best chance?
Listen,
hey, my brother, don't
different trauma here. You're different trauma.
Different trauma here. Look at the family meeting.
We don't know who is AFCON champion going into the World Cup. We don't know if it's Senegal or if it's Morocco. But we know that we have two AFCON champions. Morocco. Is Morocco or Senegal?
Okay, so we have Ivory Coast in Group. We have Ivory Coast in Group E. What are we saying there? They go up against Germany, Curacao, and Ecuador.
Curacao, we know it's everybody's daily bread in that group. You know what I mean? So everybody can already count 3 points.
That's like a cocktail, right? That's what I remember. Curacao. I forgot it was a country.
In the other group, just to share points to the remaining. So it will for you to qualify. It depends on how many goals you'll be able to score against Curacao. In a way, you also have to score against Understand in the. But then Ecuador is very strong. I think Ecuador is even stronger than Germany in that group.
James Rodriguez.
Yes, Germany is not the Germany that used to know. If you watch Germany's Germany matches in recent times, they concede goals. They in fact, when was the last time they did well in the World Cup? After that 2014 World Cup that they won, they were a disaster in 2018 and 2022. So they are not the Germany that you used to know. But Ecuador is strong. Look at where they finished in the South American pool for qualifying. You guys will agree with me that if Cote d'Ivoire played from South America, they will not qualify. They will not qualify for the World Cup. And so to stop. We should not even look down on Ecuador. I think the best two there should be Germany and Ecuador. But Cote d'Ivoire has to fight. To qualify from that group. They are in a more dangerous, strong group than South Africa.
And on that note, I mean, I think this is one of the groups based on how I was looking at it, and I support what Football Bants is saying in terms of it's the one group where I can see, except obviously like Match versus Curacao, everybody else can go toe to toe, and it can be a game of draws where a point here, a point here, a point here, everybody finishing off with probably. I mean, again, how many goals you beat Curacao with? But at the end of the day, it's can you qualify? Because that's the group where I'm thinking the best or the best losers. Do they call it that now? That's one of the
place.
I think that's one of the groups where we need to put our eyes on and see. That's where everybody's going to try and get the goal difference and probably not concede as many goals or not lose as many games.
Can I weigh in there?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. And you look at the fact that, like Football Banters has alluded, Ecuador they would be more familiar with the continent where this tournament is playing. So, but I think Ivory Coast, I think they've shown that they can play as a squad, as a team. I think that's another key thing heading into this World Cup. An African team that can be able to play as a team might go the furthest, because we've seen what happens when a team plays in the World Cup and then we are focusing on a single star. It's gonna be a lengthy World Cup, and we should also remember with the fact that World Cup also brings its own drama. There are red cards, there are injuries and everything. So I think a team in Africa that would be able to play as a team, I think it has worked with Morocco before. And that's why we are sitting here and saying maybe they are our best chance of maybe bringing this trophy here in Africa. And we also look at the fact that Ivory Coast have been doing well in AFCON. And we've seen AFCON, the standard of AFCON has elevated. And I think that's what this World Cup will show. A lot of people who are saying African teams are shady in terms of football are still going to get a hiding in this tournament.
Okay. So we're looking at Group F, right? Tunisia has Sweden, Japan, and the Netherlands. You think they can jump out? That's a tough group. It feels like a freaking group of death here.
It is.
Yeah. They might actually suffer heavy defeats in that game.
So real quick, right? All in favor of Tunisia getting out of the group, say aye. All not in favor, say nay.
Nay.
Nay. The nays have it. Moving on to Group G.
Before you move on, that came out from Men versus John. I need to hear what's going on. What are your thoughts on that group, bro?
That group is tough. I actually don't know what's gonna, because I think yes, we don't see Tunisia qualifying, but they could surprise us because Sweden. Hey, they haven't been that great. It's hot and cold. I think there's a weird stat. They haven't scored a goal or they haven't won a game or something to qualify into the World Cup. It's some weird stat like that. But yeah, so Tunisia might surprise all of us at this whole situation and qualify second in the group. So that's what I'm saying. Anything could happen. And don't sleep on Tunisia. Just don't sleep on
Can I ask before we move on?
Yeah.
The problem is that I would say Sweden is okay. We can say maybe they might suffer, but there's still Netherlands and Japan there.
Yeah,
that's the big issue.
I was thinking the same thing. I was like, you know what?
Very strong team. A team
Listen, Japan does everything. They have Nakamoto, Toyota, Suzuki,
Kawasaki. Chewy. On that note, I think we've said quite enough. I want to hear what the people on the socials are saying, brother. Come on, give us something.
Okay. The first things first, I'm going on YouTube. Johannes Kamisi is waiting for a shout out. Johannes Kamisi on YouTube. We see you. We love you. Thank you for linking up with us over there. On Facebook, this is a bold statement here, right? Mongale is saying all African teams will go to the next round.
Clock that.
Right, so we have a Davis Dave. He's back in Senegal, Ghana, Cape Verde, Ivory Coast, and South Africa. The rest to come back to our dearest continent. I'm seeing Standout Ndembele saying South Africa will win this World Cup. Mbogazi will pocket a lot of key players for other nations.
I'm telling you.
That sounds like future impossible tense, eh?
Oh, wow.
As patriotism is not for talking.
What the heck? So it's like, yeah, someone is calling Japan the dark horse here, and South African supporters are saying, yes, the boys are resistance. That's what we're getting on the social streets right now, right? So guys, please keep the conversation coming up. Use the hashtag #SSFootball. Follow us on social media. Tweet at us. We see your tweets. Tell us. You say it's the Link Up Show. We need to know that you're talking to us. I'm halfway through this water. It's 2 liters, so I'm
Well
1 liter in. Let's see. This liter of tears from all the African countries that didn't qualify.
Let me. We probably need that break. Chewy needs to go visit the little boys.
He definitely needs it. 1 liter through. I mean, Chewy, please.
And then we'll go back to the other African countries.
You know what the secret is? People think it's the jersey playing. It's you. You gotta be special. Not special one game, day in, day out. Play with flair. Show me your number. Shibobo, Spitumbama, no mercy. You're standing on the shoulders of giants in Dwana. Make it count.
To win, he gets muscle strength from Amasi. To make song of the year, he gets mental goal from
Amasi, bro.
Oh, of course, Amasi. Dairy gives you more gold than you know.
Every formation, every movement, every decision. Decoded by the game's sharpest minds. We're talking tactics. Live on SuperSport. Only on DSTV.
Any specific disasters planned for today, ma'am?
Of course. Vuyo and his BMW, flat tire, peak traffic when he's late.
He opted out of car drama when he got IY's insurance and roadside assistance.
Then let's hit the Kumalos with a hailstorm.
No. They've got IY's.
Okay. Then send a cricket ball through Jason's home window.
Covered with IY's. Skip the drama. Visit iwise.co.za for a quote.
Because this is...
And we are back on the Link Up where we're talking everything and anything World Cup. This is where Africa meets. I've got my partners in crime, Lowton and Chewy Chew, and of course, Africa as a whole. We've got a special guest that's joining us now, the man who knows the weight that it takes to put that jersey on. You understand? The man that knows these big stages. Hey, Briga, tell me, how many titles do you have here in SA, bro? Like, how many trophies?
Introduce him properly.
No, we're getting there. We have to talk about the greatness of this man. But Chewy's hating on me, bro. I'm trying to give you a nice intro here, and he's hating on me, bro.
No, man, I think it came from a good place from Chewy. Greetings to everyone, guys. I mean, it's good to be here. It's good to be back again. It is the Link Up. And of course, man, that's where Africa links up. And I'm so excited to be here. My name is Brighton, the Brighton Fanaranjo, man. Coming back to your question, I wish I could have played the World Cup. I played the qualifiers at least, but didn't make it to the World Cup. And then when it comes to titles, I think I have all the medals domestically. Yes.
This is why we had to talk about this. You understand? You understand?
He's a great man, and we have a lot in common, my guy. We both haven't played at the World Cup.
Chewy, no, nothing in common.
Chewy, I have something for you, by the way. I have something for Chewy, guys.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, what do you have?
My brother, I know.
Yeah.
And on top of
my
that,
jersey?
the color, and on top of that, the color is green. So you and I cannot fight. No ahala, brother. You and I, this time around, we together in this. It's Bafana
I love it.
You're sending me your jersey.
It's going to look gorgeous on you. What do you think?
Listen, Brighton, I've loved South Africa all my life. Wanted to marry somebody from South Africa. Let's make it work.
My moment before me. Oh my word.
You know what, guys? Speaking of the World Cup, let's talk to somebody who is actually going to the World Cup. PhD, my brother, how are you doing?
I'm good, thanks. And yourself, my brother, how are you?
I'm alive, my brother. Look, we're talking about all the excitement of the World Cup and but hey, we're not all khua, man. You are a lucky guy. You are going to the World Cup, right?
Yeah. No, I think the World Cup is the one that is it's more blessed. I mean, to have the only fan with a PhD, that's an honor. That's an honor. That's an honor. I mean, the World Cup.
You're an OnlyFans with a PhD?
Yes. And for Brighton to say that he has won everything domestically, I mean, playing for Orlando Pirates, it just gives you that virtue. And greetings, special greetings to you all. He did not have to mention the club. If you play for that team, you know that you win everything. But we are not there. We are on supporting Bafana, and we know they'll do great.
Beautiful. I love it. Gentlemen, look, we can't talk World Cup without standout players. There's players that we're going to be seeing for the very last time. There's players that we're going to be seeing and hoping that they stand up. You know, personally, I'm looking forward to see the likes of Rafael Leao and how he can blossom into the player I think he can be. But let's talk across the board, across the whole World Cup. Who are some of the players that we're looking forward to seeing, and who are players that we think are going to be very crucial for their teams, like the likes of Mo Salah? There's big questions around him and the performances he's put up for Egypt.
I'll start it off because, honest to God, this is a one tournament where it's going to be full circle. Like you just mentioned, a lot of the big names, this is it for them. Obviously, Messi, this is probably his last World Cup. Cristiano Ronaldo, unless he can somehow get brand new knees between now and probably the next World Cup. Mohamed Salah as well. This is probably going to be his last World Cup. The Luka Modric's of this world, the Mateo Kovacic's of this world. This is a whole phase of people that have given us so much joy at different phases of football. They're going to be passing, they're going to be passing the baton literally to the next set of players. But the one player that I'm looking at the most, of course, has to be somebody like Mo Salah. He's never done it with his national team. That's the one thing, the one heavy thing that has constantly been thrown at him, and he's never had a response for it. And being with Egypt at this tournament, obviously would have the support from the likes of Mamouche from City and other different players from Bundesliga as well.
Oh, you had to throw the City players in there, right?
Yeah, definitely. But, so he definitely needs to step up and probably provide more leadership than ever before for the Pharaohs and see how far he can actually get them. Because after this, I think with his Liverpool contract done, his future up in the air, I think this has to be a big tournament for Mohamed Salah.
I mean, Loden, I'm surprised. I'm waiting for you to mention the great Shikabala, the African champion right now, currently. I thought I'll give you a chance. I mean, Chewy, back me up on this one. The great Shikabala, he needs to be mentioned amongst the great. I think Temba Swane, one of the players. Yeah. So you look at Temba Swane, you look at, I know one would say, Cape Verde, for obvious reasons, would love to see them prosper throughout the tournament. Yes, Vozinhas there and Rodriguez. Cape Verde, yes, exciting. But aren't you excited to see how Morocco is going to fare out throughout the tournament? Because I'm looking at Diaz after the whole disappointment AFCON situation and the transition of Hakimi now from being a double Champions League winner in Europe coming into AFCON, because it was the same pressure when he went to AFCON.
Hakimi has won the Champions League 3 times.
I mean, like now back to back. I'm talking about back to back now, brother.
Fair,
the back to back. Sorry, I forgot to mention the back to back. So now, obviously, the first one. Remember, so the first one. I mean, he was there actually. That's why he has to say it like that. But remember the first one when he went to AFCON, there was so much pressure, so much discussions about how he's going to inspire the Moroccan national team. Yeah. Gets there, it doesn't happen for them. And what's even worse, what had happened to Diaz, and he's one of the few players from Real Madrid, because Spain is disappointed with regards to calling up Spanish boys. We know that Gonzalo yesterday made his debut for Spain, but he's not part of the World Cup squad. So Diaz, for me, how he bounces back in a major tournament, because it's going to be his second major tournament as a Moroccan player. I'd love to see how that pans out more than anything else.
Yeah.
100%. And as well as DR Congo, because, I mean, slayed the Giants on their way to this particular tournament, had to take a bloody longer route to get to America, eventually got the visa and the nod to get there. They have this concoction of traditional Congolese players, and then there's random people that all of a sudden are now saying bonjour, bonjour, and they want to be part of the bus. So how are we going to handle that as well?
You know what, guys? We can't talk about greats and leave out, the great country itself, Nigeria. How do you think it's going to perform in this world? Oh, sorry, they're not. Men versus John. Talk to me, brother. There's also the big legendary names.
Nigeria's playing a huge tournament right now in Euro, so put some respect to Nigeria.
Listen, I'm just gonna pop in a conversation on YouTube right now, right?
Yeah.
Where is it? Komotso Lekwadi says, as a South African, I wish Nigeria could borrow Osimhen for this tournament. I'm reading right from YouTube.
But one thing that... Can I interject on that?
Yeah.
I think, the absence of Nigeria in the World Cup should tell us how big South Africa is. I think for many years, South Africa has been undermined. And for the mere fact that Nigeria is not here on merit. Remember, Nigeria were not sick. They are here because they failed. And South Africa has a team now in Mamelodi Sundowns that are the leading or are the champions of Africa. And that alone should tell you that South Africa comes as a confident country, to challenge for the World Cup. Coming on to play for the World Cup, having a club like Mamelodi Sundowns Caliber, whom have won the league, the domestic league, 8 times in a row. And to go as a Hugo Bruce, to go to the biggest sporting event in the world with Mamelodi Sundowns, you know that you've got young players from Orlando Pirates that are the champions of the country, would want to prove themselves to the world, like Brighton, my colleague, was saying, that the great Chigabala, as he knows that is reaching the periphery of his playing days, he would definitely want to prove a point, because South Africa is remembered for hosting the World Cup. And this season or this year or in this World Cup, they would definitely want to make their name for himself. We've got a president here. His name is Cyril Ramaphosa, but he's got a president who plays for Orlando Pirates. His name is Relebohile Mofokeng. They call him the President Yama 2000. So he's got a PhD of Show Me Your Number. Ushamavana TV. I bought a lot of TVs and they keep falling and falling every time that boy touches the ball and hits the Show Me Your Number. So I think Africa, Algeria, even though Nigeria is not there, but they'd want to prove themselves. And with the issue of Lionel Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo, I think also they'll want to prove a point, because now they are going towards the end. The World Cup throughout the years has proven that players that have played for longer, if you watch Zinedine Zidane, in his last World Cup, he became player of the tournament. That's what players does. They show maturity with time. And new players, when you look at your Ronaldinho, he introduced himself as a young player, Ronaldo, the Ronaldo from Brazil. So the World Cup is always like that. It's always introducing new players and always appreciating those with consistency. Thank you. By the way, the value of this interview is now appreciated. I think data should raise.
You see how Chu is looking at you. You see how Chu is looking. He will fetch you. Where are you going? Are you going to Mexico or Canada? Or Chu is going to fetch you, my brother, because now you're talking about Bafana being the first Remember for 2010, I was worried that this one is going to bring out the first nation as a host and what.
I've never seen Chewy speechless in a very long time. Ever since we've been doing this show, I've never seen him speechless. But
he is responding, by the way, Lemmy. He is responding. Unfortunately, he does not qualify to respond. Sometimes you want to. He is responding. He inside, it's like he's in a coma. He can hear you speaking, but he can't utter the words or he can't articulate the words. And I mean,
have we met before? Like, come on, bro. Like, have we met before?
Chewy, let me save you on this one. Let me save you on this one, my brother. Gentlemen, I need final thoughts going into the World Cup. We don't have much time. I need final thoughts from everyone. Let's start with Men versus John. Final thoughts going into this World Cup. Make it quick for me, my brother.
But Final Fun is going to surprise everyone. Like I said, we are getting out the group, reaching the round of 16.
Oh my
Spain, God. Also Spain, Portugal. One of them is taking the trophy. France, then they're not getting to the final. That's it. That's
a tough one.
Too many
PhD, talk to me.
I'm not going to say much. I'm just going to say that South Africa will cause a shock. Whether they progress to the second round, but they will cause an upset to Mexico, especially for the fact that I'll be there.
Safe travels, my brother, and enjoy that World Cup. Briga, Brighton, talk to me, my brother. Final thoughts.
My final thoughts is that the whole world is watching, waiting for that first game, and what a big one to happen again. It's like a moment of deja vu where Bafana against Mexico. Bafana has a bone to pick with Mexico. As opposed to a Shabalala, we've got that. So now I think we have a Apolis that's going to happen. So yeah, man, I'm looking forward to that. Yeah.
Brother Lowton, talk to me, my good sir.
Listen, I'm going to back France for this one. That's my team of choice for this particular tournament. I think they have what it takes to hard people up front, shaky at the back. So I think France should be able to probably progress as far as the final for this particular one. However, when it comes to the African front, I think we're going to be disappointed by everybody south of the equator. It's going to be different. It's going to be difficult.
This man, 3 minutes into the show, we've been getting these jabs from 3 minutes into the show, but it's fine, Luton. You know what? When we make it to the semifinals,
shake your head. Shake your head.
So,
Chewy, talk to me, bro.
So I would like to use my final thoughts to reintroduce myself. And my name is Chale Kofi Chwe. I would like to appeal to the president of my country, President John Mahama of Ghana. We heard that our country is having issues sending fans to the World Cup because it's expensive. So me and my brothers here, Lobi Kwadwo, living in Kenya in purple, and my brother Lemini Kweku, we will take tickets to the World Cup to support Ghana. We will cook our own food. We heard it's expensive, $11,000 per head, and it's a lot for the Ghanaian government. So we can only take $5,000. Is that okay? Or plus tickets?
Let's hold it right there. I think they've heard us, and we might just find ourselves there. But thank you very much for tuning in, wherever you are tuning in from, Facebook, TikTok, or YouTube, or right here on your World of Champions on SuperSport. Remember, catch the link up where everything and anything World Cup is going to be spoken about. From myself, Lemilo Kuntoze Mnanitoze Sama, and everybody here, it is good night.
I didn't finish the water. I almost finished it.
Danko.
You know what the secret is? People think it's the jersey playing. It's you. You gotta be special. Not special one game, day in, day out. Play with flair. Show me your number. Shibobo, Spitumbama, no mercy. You're standing on the shoulders of giants in Dwana. Make it count.
Ayanda, Good luck with your new business.
Thank you.